Welcome to the demonstration of the Ansible SDK interacting with Docker. I have a MacBook. I am running a Docker desktop. Let's have a look at that now. Here it is here. Nothing's running in there right now. We'll come back to that and see some action in there in just a second. This is the Ansible SDK in GitHub. Go here to clone this repository and follow the instructions. So here's docs. It says that you need Ansible core and Ansible runner installed. So first thing is clone the repo and then get on and set it up. Now I've already cloned the repo, so I'm not going to waste your time doing that. Let's go to where that is. Okay, there it is. You can see the examples folder plus other stuff. First thing is to get the virtual environment running. Next thing is to source it in, so that's both things done, and then next thing is to pip install I think core. So pip install core, that's installed, and then install runner. Now if we just switch back to here, we can see that install core done, install runner done. We don't need receptor-ctl, right, for doing Docker. So Docker is something that the SDK will interact with locally through the Docker v2 API. You need receptor to interact with the mesh. Now we'll go through that in another session, but that's the highly advised route to use the SDK, is to put things on mesh. It's a lot more scalable. If you're using Docker, you've got to manage a lot of stuff yourself and have it locally. You can use Podman, and obviously the same goes for Podman, is that if Podman is present, then it will use Podman if you choose to do so. Last thing is to pip install the repo itself. So let's go and do that. Boom. Okay, all there. Let's go and have a look at the examples folder. Been a long Christmas. Examples. There we go. Lots of examples here. You can see the mesh one, you can see the Podman one. We're going to do the Docker one. So Python 3, turning into a pirate. Example Docker. Little grumble about the platform, I guess because I'm an M1. Now it will complain immediately if Docker is not present. Okay, so I've obviously tested this, and Docker's all there. So let's go and have a look at what Docker's up to. You can see here that runner is executing. Okay, that started up. And here's some of the playbook running. So you can now see that the playbook stats is now being returned back through to the SDK. So this event stream, you're able to obviously interrogate, find out what the job did, how it was successful, whether there was any output, and so on. So you can see this is going across all of my 5 hosts that are configured. There's 5 individual hosts in my inventory, so therefore we get 5 individual containers kicked up by runner. It's running playbook.yaml, which is something that the SDK has conjured up and is throwing at the Docker container to run. So when this completes, we'll get a return back in our terminal window, and all of these containers will cease to run. Should be getting to the end now. As you can see, here's all the job output. So it runs the same job basically across all of the inventorized hosts. So you're going to get 5 times 5. And there we go. So you can see here that changed 1 host there, changed 1 host there, and if we keep going through this, there'll be 5 of these. So this is the job output stats. As you can see, some interesting stuff. We basically did a echo who am I inside of the playbook to just cause the playbook to do something. So that's the Docker example. What I'll do is I'll spin up a rel image and then show you the same with Podman, because it's pretty much identical. Thank you.